Welcome back. This is Vegas Nonstop, brought to you by Las Vegas Auto Sales. Easy financing, easy phone number, 702-877-1212. That's 702-877-1212. Now, here again is Jonathan Scott.
Thank you, John Lindquist. And thank you, Las Vegas Auto Sales, Easy Credit, Easy Financing, specializing in bankruptcies, repos, and if you got good credit, we don't care. Got bad credit, we don't care. They don't care. Las Vegas Auto Sales. If you're in the entertainment industry or hospitality industry, all the cars on the lot are under $10,000. So check out Las Vegas Auto Sales. Give them a call. They're right next to Treasures, so you can get a car and a lap dance. It's a new concept.
Brilliant marketing.
Yes, car and a lap dance. Anyway, Marin Wade is in 50 Shades of Parody. We go back a little while.
Yeah.
I know you want to eat the chocolate.
I'm staring at the chocolate. I'm very distracted.
Okay, well, I want to eat one.
Can we see this chocolate?
Yeah, they're
all I could hear-
handmade just for you. Love and Caramel Chocolatier.
All I could hear before was Mary go, "How pretty!"
Yeah, was I speaking along to the soundtrack because I was just staring at the chocolates in
Wow,
awe,
that is
waiting
beautiful.
to eat them.
gorgeous.
Oh,
And
there you
these are
go.
chocolates that you make.
I do. I make them all by hand.
Get a
They're
microphone, get a microphone.
handmade.
They're absolutely beautiful.
They
Yeah.
are.
And tasty, too.
And well, I'm gonna try one after the fact. Some
Yeah.
some
Well,
of
I
us
like
have
to
a
eat.
little patience.
No, I like to eat while I'm broadcasting.
Yeah, there
it's
you
a new
go.
concept of
So you're
broadcasting.
saying you don't find Jonathan's patient with food in front of him?
Apparently not. I mean, I'm only speaking from experience.
I've been eating like I'm going to the electric chair. Yesterday we did the commercial, and Lakeisha had like 10 dishes in front of me, and I
Not
ate.
10, it was more than 10.
Yeah, it was like 10. There was like 10 at the coffee shop, and I was there for like 2 hours with our cameraman. We were just manja.
Poor dishes never had a chance.
No, they didn't. 50 Shades of Parody.
The
It's easy to get off
parody,
the
yes.
50 Shades of the Parody.
Yes.
And this is a new venture for you. The show's been going, but you're
Yeah, the show actually is just celebrating their 1-year anniversary. I am new to the cast, playing Anastasia Steele. I have taken over the role, and it's a hilarious show. If you didn't notice, it is a parody.
No.
And it's actually really well written and very funny. So I always tell people, if you loved the book, you will love our show. If you hated the book, you'll love our show even more.
Wow.
And if you haven't read the book, you'll still love our show because there's so much fun material there. And it's just crazy. It's filthy, it's raunchy, it's also sexy, it's funny, it's smart. It's everything.
everything that says you, everything that says Marin Wade.
Hey, I'm only some of those things.
And
I'm
confess.
only the good parts of those things.
Yeah. Do you get to sing in the show?
I do, yeah. It's a musical parody. So actually, it's all original music, and it's really great music, but it's also very funny. So,
The songs are original, they're not parodies.
well, everything in the show makes fun of something, but the songs themselves are actually really great songs, and it's told through the guise of 3 book club ladies that tell the story behind Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele and talk about the book. So it's a really interesting twist on what you might think.
Did you see the movie?
I did see the movie.
What did you think of the movie?
It was
Lame, right?
horrible.
No, it was terrible.
It was
terrible.
that bad, right?
It was a terrible
It was that
movie.
bad.
It was almost
Yeah.
as bad as Zumanity.
Well, all I can say
Yes.
is that something wonderful has come out of this brand, and it's 50 Shades the parody at Bally's in Windows Showroom. So you guys have to come and check it out. Because
Take the escalator up to get to
yes,
that window.
that's exactly it. You have to take the escalator up, and then it's in Windows Showroom, and shows run Tuesday through Sunday, 7:30 p.m. And I know we have a lot of special deals and stuff for locals too. So just check out the
Oh, yeah.
website, 50shadesvegas.com.
And what's going on with Confessions of Showgirl?
It's still roaring. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if I can use the titles. Can I say? I'm going to whisper for a second. Can I say that?
Penis?
Okay, we'll use it. So the last column I worked on was called The Nutsack Diaries, and
Yeah, you can say nutsack. Is
okay.
it Balzac? Because he was a writer.
right, it was actually inspired by Balzac. No, I'm kidding. And it tells actually a story of something that went wrong in our show and how we had to recover from it. And it has to do with Christian Grey. So
Did
you
it
should read
involve a ball sack?
It involved a couple bags of mixed nuts.
Mixed nuts? Who doesn't like mixed nuts?
Who doesn't like mixed nuts? Yes, so it was a whole fun story on that. And then the next one is going to be called Snow White and the Seven Gigolos.
Oh, is that about the TV show?
I was going to say,
Gigolos?
Markland might want to get in.
Yeah,
on
our
this.
friend Markland Kennedy, executive producer of the TV show Gigolos.
There you go.
Have you seen the show? The TV show?
I actually got to see one episode, and I was absolutely fascinated by
You
it.
couldn't look away, right?
I couldn't look away.
totally agree.
I couldn't believe this was on, and it was just a cross between. It was reality, but it pushes the, oh my God.
And what's great for locals is you know where these guys are going because you're familiar with everywhere
Yeah.
they go. They're having breakfast at the Pepper Mill. They're all over the place.
We had one of the guys who was on the show with us.
Yeah, when we were in the other studio.
Blaze?
Bryce.
Brace.
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 B-R-A-C-E. Brace.
Maybe it is Brace.
It
It's
is.
Brace.
I don't know.
I did a little
Yeah.
research when I was writing my column.
Yeah,
Sure you
strictly
did.
research.
We believe you.
But so are the women in that show real?
Yes.
Or are
Apparently, yes.
Yes,
They're
they are.
all real.
Yes, they
They're
are.
not planted.
No.
Oh.
No.
And-
they're
And,
real.
and the women are from all walks of life, old, young.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I saw some of them, and it was very interesting. I just, wow, that is really brave.
I had the exact same
Everybody
reaction.
wants some.
I think I was more amazed with the women than I was with the
And you just
gigolos.
can't look away.
You can't look away.
It's
that
unbelievable.
is kind of the perfect. Like they should quote that. You can't look away.
Well, I think the show's doing fine.
Yeah.
The show's doing
There you
fine. They're in
go.
their 6th season on Showtime.
Are they really? I am
Yeah.
so late to that
I know.
party
Yeah.
because I only just started watching it.
So our lead story this week, based on the Las Vegas
Right.
Review-Journal front page, was the couple having sex on the high roller Ferris wheel.
I don't understand. what
Front
the big
page
deal is.
news.
I don't
Wouldn't
get the
it wouldn't
deal.
be front page in the Chicago Tribune or Chicago Sun-Times. Here, Las Vegas Review-Journal, front page news: couple gets arrested for getting it on the Ferris wheel.
I don't get it.
And
Why?
not only that, but then the second day was a follow-up story, also on the front page of Las Vegas Review-Journal, 11 vital tips for having sex on the high roller Ferris wheel in Las Vegas. So not only are they condoning it, they're helping along with some tips. Tip number 1, yes.
How
Aaron?
about the big one? Don't get caught.
But that- I think
Good
that's
one.
down
Don't
the
get
list.
arrested.
No, that's not like number 8 out of the 11.
Wow, that should be
Bring a
number one.
blanket. Bring a blanket, Marin.
It does-
Don't look at me. I won't be
You
doing
don't need a
that.
blanket?
I already do some. I already have a show where I have to perform every night.
Are you
so
naked in the show?
You'll have to come and see.
Well, now I will.
Good answer.
Ride when business is slow. Boy, if I had $1 every time I said that. Ride when business is slow. Use the cover of darkness.
Ooh.
That's pretty obvious. Keep doing that. You're going to sound like Merv Griffin. Ooh, Mervin. Tip a ride attendant. Now, the RJ suggests $20. If you see a lull, approach an attendant and shake their hand, passing along the $20 saying, "We'd love to ride alone."
Oh my god.
And you just use that voice when you do it. "We'd love to ride alone."
Wink, wink.
$20 trick worked for your room upgrade, and now it can work here too. Tip number 5, choose your spot.
That could be
Choose-
interpreted so many
How
ways.
about
But-
stay away from the windows?
Yeah. Congrats on getting your own private cabin. Let the games begin. Well, it can be pretty dark. You want to choose a spot that provides the maximum amount of privacy. There are 2 support beams that run along the sides of each cabin. They connect the pod to the high roller wheel with a crescent-shaped seat at the bottom of each. If you sit directly in the middle of the seat, the view from other passenger pods is almost entirely
I mean, who
obscured.
did this study?
You're
Who is
welcome.
writing this?
I don't know.
Because clearly they were more successful at it than the people that got caught.
Yes. Point number 6, tip number 6, watch the time. So a ride on the high roller takes about 30 minutes, which always bothers me because I always think if I'm going to go to the bathroom.
It's only 30 minutes. You can't hold it 30 minutes.
No, Jewish. No, 30 minutes is
sorry.
way too late. It's just that anxiety that I can't go.
I know someone who won't be having sex on the high roller.
No, I won't be having sex on the high roller.
Jonathan, there's still 27 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. I gotta pee. Do yourself a favor and get warmed up even before you get in line for your high roller ticket. Mary.
So where are you getting warmed up is the question.
Yeah.
Under the blanket.
Brooklyn Bowl.
Once a Brooklyn Bowl, yeah. What's the other restaurant we like over there? Off the Strip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Off the Strip
you
is great.
Yeah, Tommy. Once aboard, you want to wait until you're away from the launch platform before you start the festivities, and make sure to leave time at the end of the ride to get yourself together before you disembark.
Get yourself together.
Yeah. Typically, in the area of Amore, quick isn't considered better. At my age, it is. But in the case of a high roller romp, brevity is optimal. No laughing. No laughing. It's optimal.
I'm speechless.
All right. Make it a quickie. The high roller never stops revolving, even as people are getting on and getting off. I swear I did not write this. I couldn't write it better.
It's very well written.
Stay seated. Stay seated, Marin Wade. I know what you're thinking about this. Keep focused, guys. It says keep focused, guys. Women, you don't have to stay focused. You could be thinking about your nails, painting the house.
Well,
Guys?
how often are women?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what
Boy,
I'm thinking
tip
about.
number 9: use moist towelettes. Always handy when you're on the high roller.
I could have done without that detail.
Seriously.
10: be prepared for some awkward. How do you prepare?
Awkward what?
How do you prepare for awkward?
Awkward
What?
what?
But is that not be prepared for some awkward? You're having sex on a high roller and everybody is watching. What part of that is not awkward?
And again, it's a reminder: the bottom part of the wheel is where you get off. Point number 11. Tip number 11: be fearless. Look, life is short. Pushing the limits isn't for everyone, but it's good to be bad sometimes. Isn't that a song? It's good to be bad.
I just don't want the mugshot to prove it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Knocking boots on the high roller should be on everyone's bucket list.
Really?
Thank you, LVRJ. Boldness is required because, as we've said, your activity is likely to be observed and possibly recorded. Thank you, John Lindquist. Yes?
Is it possible that this is just a brilliant marketing campaign from the high roller?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that.
They're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stage this. They're gonna get arrested, so they'll have to get a mugshot. They'll have to take one for the team.
And then there's a big article in the paper.
Yeah.
Just be courteous, careful, and it also wouldn't hurt to keep the number of a bail bondsman on speed dial.
If you plan on doing it often. Yeah.
11 vital tips for having sex on the high roller Ferris wheel in Las Vegas from Las Vegas Review Journal. Time for another break. You're listening
There
to
you have
Vegas
it.
nonstop.
Happy
And
Valentine's Day,
Happy
everyone.
Valentine's Day, high roller people. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Listen to Vegas nonstop on KXNT.